Well, good evening, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. I don't know, you see that, right? The cards are giving me a hard time to shuffle. Someone's having a hard time. Someone's trying to make a decision, or someone feels like confused. Well, that one went smooth. It's pretty interesting. You know, it sucks not going live. But, you know, at the same time, it kind of is nice not to, because I don't have to see the arrogant comments. That part. Not just the arrogant comments, it's the, you know, I don't know. Look. If you guys have been here long enough, you already know. The ignorance of the comments. So someone could be complaining. I wasn't trying to complain, but I was trying to make a point. As I said, it's 144. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I feel like an uneasy energy. So let's see what the cards have. So I'm curious. How about you? Alright. I don't know. Something's telling me to say a prayer. Someone, like I said, someone's going through a tough time. I see it literally since we hit cancer. Everybody's been emotional in their feelings. Things have been coming up. Trust me, because I know I've been there myself. And so I completely understand and I completely agree. So let's say our prayers. All right. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as with those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Seraphim to please protect my energy, my space. And also, oh Lord, the collective is definitely going through some things. I ask that you heal their souls, that you give them answers that they seek, and let them find you, O Lord, in everything they do, within their love life, their money, their family, their everyday life. Especially the little things. Let them appreciate the small little things. Just getting up every day is a privilege. Because there's many out there that will never come back. Not just that. People that, yeah, like, there's so many aspects right now. Oh my goodness. Everybody's just going through something. God, oh Lord, please just give them some answers that they seek. In Jesus' name, amen. I don't know, somebody's like hesitating. Because when I was saying the prayer, I felt hesitation. Like someone's faith. Alright. Some people do it to themselves. You know, it's so crazy. When you see things before they happen and you give advice and people don't take it, and then they go through some things, and I believe some people are just need to learn the hard way to be actually grateful for what they actually have, instead of what they don't have or what they thought they could actually have more. Because God presented them a gift. And they chose to do what they chose to do with that gift. Interesting. But let's see what the cards have to say. That one wants to come out. So we're going to see what it says. Adventure. Embrace adventure as a journey of exploration and discovery. It adds excitement and growth. So we're going to see what that entails. Because it's definitely been an adventure, I'd tell you that. Interesting. Did you see how it fell? Like literally right on the card, but sideways. So let's see what it says, because it came out sideways. I'm going to leave it sideways. Failure. So this is like someone feels like they failed, but they also didn't, right? Because to me, this is kind of like indecision. It's like someone's in their mind, and I said that. Someone's in their mind, because the way the cards were shuffling, they were just... The energy wasn't flowing. It wasn't consistent. So it says, learn from failures as stepping stones to success. Each setback is an opportunity for growth. Exactly. We have to learn from our failures. Look, something's like trying not to let me speak. So someone needs to learn from their failures. Everybody has them in life. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the poorest of the poorest, the middle class of the middle class, or the richest of the fucking richest. Everybody in life has had failure. Because remember, without failure, we don't learn. That's why it's called lessons. So someone's going on an adventure of learning failures. Because remember, they are stepping stones to success. Okay, so it didn't work that way one time. Okay, so let's try something new. That's pretty interesting. I told somebody that before. We just had a deja vu moment, sorry. Of a conversation I had. So, like, there's still... So this is not complete failure. Because if it was complete failure, it would be like this. Right? But it's not. It came out like this. Energy is everything. Okay, keeps on falling on this. Interesting. Regret. Wow, someone's in deep regret. That's about right. I heard ruins. Someone self-sabotaged. Yeah, that pretty much, yeah. So it says, reflect on lessons from regret with forgiveness and growth. Each moment is a chance for renewal. Exactly. Remember I said faith? Do you see the church in the background? You see the cross? It took a while to focus. You've seen that, right? Someone's in confusion. Regret. Resentment. Denial. I heard that real loud. That's a lot of cards. You seen that? I didn't touch it. And wow, it's separate. So the energies are separate. You seen it, right? Look, I didn't do nothing. We got this on this specific, and there's two energies. There's two energies here. Brr. Yeah, you see, like, I'm trying to figure it. This is going to be very, very interesting. Alright, so let's count how many cards we have for this side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. Somebody might be going through a dark night of the soul. That's what I'm picking up. Someone's in a dark space because of things that they created within themselves, the choices that they made, the people they hang around with, the energy they're absorbing. Like, this person is like in darkness. I heard they're shitting. They're shitting. They're sitting in their own shit. Okay, so we're gonna read. Okay, we have growth. Embrace growth through challenges and experiences. They shape you into who you are becoming. Exactly. So this person's learning from their regrets. Are they, though? Are they? I'm interested. It says conspiracy. See through the veil. Trust in your instincts to uncover hidden truths. 12-12. 3-3. We have magic. Believe in the magic of opportunities and unexpected joys. It adds wonder and excitement to life. So this is what this person needs to do. This person that's in a dark place. But I'm going to tell you, this person is highly intuitive and highly gifted. I heard manipulation. Well, they know how to play the game, yes. It's kind of like playing chess, right? And that's pretty interesting because we have a king. So this could be a masculine energy that's in regret. So abundance. Embrace abundance through gratitude and openness. Invite blessings and opportunities into your life. Exactly. I heard freedom. 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 Someone needs to change their thoughts on money. Because remember, the energy you carry is the abundance alone. And everything else follows. That's how that works. So vision. Clarify your vision for the future. It guides goals and inspires meaningful actions. I heard this person has no other choice but to see things for what they truly are. Gratitude. Cultivate gratitude for life's blessings. It enhances happiness and appreciation. And pretty interesting because remember when I was praying, I said one thing that you're grateful for. Yes, always. And you'll see the difference. Okay, manifestations. Turn dreams into reality through focused effort and determination. Actions create tangible results. Exactly. What are you thinking? What seeds are you planting? For yourself, right? But also to leave a legacy. of growth, of magic, manifestations, gratitude, faith. So we have the other energy that we are going to read and see what this entails. Because I'm interested. Are you? Yes. So it says intuition, protection, and healing. Wow. And it was 3 cards. We started out with 3. So as I said, this is 2 different energies. So someone's following their intuition. Someone is highly protected. And someone is healing. Yes. We are. Intuition. Trust your gut instincts. They often lead to choices that align with your true self. That part. Protection. Feel secure in your strength and resilience. You have the power to overcome challenges. Exactly. Every day. And then healing. Nurture yourself through healing practices. Inner peace and strength come from self-care. Exactly. Love yourself always. Stop giving your power to people, places, and things that didn't value you, that didn't respect you, that didn't give you what you gave them. And I'm not saying tit for tat. It's called it's an equal give and take. I don't think it's that hard. But obviously people think it's hard. But they gradually give it to someone else that wants and takes and expects. Interesting how that works. Okay, let's see what else we got. Wow, look, perspective. Remember we were talking about perspective. Right there, look. It's right there. In bold letters. Shift your viewpoint to see things with different eyes. As I said. I'm interested. Let's see. I have so many decks. I don't even... This person obviously is going through a tough time. With money. They're not seeing clearly. Because they feel like a failure. And they're in regret. Because I believe this person did too much partying. And not seeing the bigger picture. Not seeing the perspective of what was presented. But I believe this, like, I don't know if this person's growing or not. I want to actually clarify. Is this person actually learning? Hold on. I see something. I see a pattern here. Remember, everything has patterns. So we have 8. So we have 10 cards. The wildest thing is we have 8 cards looking this way. Is it all 8 cards? No. 3 cards. Sorry, that's because they're all dark and I'm tired. So forgive me. So no, we have 3 birds facing to the right. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. No. These cards are messing with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2. So we have 6 birds facing that way. So remember 3, right? Also 6. So 3, 3 is 6, but we also have 6 cards. And then we have another 3, which is, no, 4, sorry. We have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 birds facing the south, the left. And these 2 birds are facing the left, and this one's facing the right. There's a pattern here. I have to figure it out. Give me a second. Okay, so this person has an opportunity from this failure that they feel like they failed, right? Because with all the cards, with the regret and whatever. This person had to go through this, as I said, to see it from a different perspective, for growth. I heard realignment. I heard it clear. Realignment. Alright, we're going to get the soul's answers. I like this deck. I just got this, like, a few weeks ago. And let me tell you, I love these. We're going to clarify some on the board. We're not going to clarify all of them, because I have to upload the video. I don't know how long. I haven't uploaded a video, and since I did a video, like 2 weeks ago. But that was on my laptop. I don't know how long it's going to take on my phone. When I did a meditation video, but that was on my laptop. It wasn't on my phone. So I haven't uploaded on my phone in 9 years. When I first started YouTube. Yeah. That was so long ago. Oh my God. A lot has happened since then. A lot. Alright, so let's see. Okay, we're going to get failure, because that's really popping to me, and it's right in here. It's this card right here. The one that came out sideways. Okay, so failure. Can we please clarify failure? Whoa. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 has to do with stability. Someone's foundation is not strong. Yeah, because of regret, because of the choices. But then, like I said, this person knows how to manifest. This person knows how to manifest very well. But this person needs to get out their own way. This person gets in their way too much. They get in their own way too much. Like I said, self-sabotage. Due to childhood wounds. Because remember, a lot of things stem from childhood. Just see how someone acts. How they present themselves. So view, witness, counsel, and library. We're going to read all of them. So we have view, witness, counsel, and library. I heard hidden knowledge. Remember, I said this person knows how to manifest. So yes. But this person has made some poor choices. Like I said, the people they hang out with. Remember, energy is everything. We're talking about the two fruits, right? The good fruit, the bad fruit. You put the two fruits together, what do you think? What do you expect is going to happen? You think the good fruit is going to stay the good fruit the whole time? No. The good fruit eventually gets rotten itself because you're near this same energy all the time. All right. So it says view. Stubborn limiting beliefs. I'm unworthy. May be protective vows from an extreme past life. Thank you for the past protection, then gently dissolve it. Exactly. That's what you do. Stop trying to feel like you're not. Everybody has to go through lessons. Some just take longer than others. We all been sinners. We're not perfect either. Witness. You're not just a participant in your story, but a potential witness to others in the records. You can request to observe an event from the highest good perspective for detached insight. That part. Counsel. In deeper layers, you may encounter the soul council, a meeting of your higher self, primary guides, even wise beings from past lives. They often advise together. Yes, they do. It was pretty interesting. I was talking to my wizard dude. Well, he's not a wizard anymore. He's an archangel now. Like I said, he converted. We were talking. Something happened, and we were talking, and his grandfather passed away. So if you're watching this, God bless you. I apologize, and my condolences. He's one of my subscribers. Actually, I helped him when he was going through a really, really dark time of his life, and now he's going through this, and it's sad, you know. I don't know what it feels like to lose grandparents, and I don't know what it feels like to lose parents. So he's just going through some personal things, and his grandfather was one of them amongst other things that's going on. So we send our condolences and we send our prayers to you, sir. Okay, so library. The Akashic Records are the cosmic library. You're not just a reader, but an author. Your thoughts, words, deeply today are writing a new chapter in your personal record, affecting the whole collection. Interesting. Someone's getting new knowledge. That's pretty interesting because growth is right here. Like I said, getting a different perspective. Okay, regret. What is this person a regret? Heal. This person's not healing. This person is still in a dark, very dark place. You see the dark cloud? Past life traumas lingers. Remember I said this person has childhood. Look at, you can't make this shit up. If you guys don't know, I'm an integrated energy therapist. I do work in the mental health field, and you could see it in the cards. The energy doesn't lie. Okay, so it says past life trauma lingers as inexplicable fears of body pains. In meditation, send light and love to that past self. You're not erasing history, but rewriting its present impact. I said this person is a dark place because it's something from their past, a childhood, a deep wound that has not been healed. They don't even want to confront it. I kind of want to cry. Let's see what else we have for this energy here, because I'm very, very curious. Translate. Someone's trying to understand. Remember, I said this person has a lot of wisdom. Like, I heard an ancient soul. Okay, it says the records speak not in words, but in feelings, images. Knowing, trust the first image or word that enters your mind. It is your answer. Exactly. Someone could work with geometry. I heard father, mother. Well, it's God, father, mother. Because remember, if it wasn't for Adam and Eve, you wouldn't be here. Just saying. Because remember, it was God, right? God made a man and made a woman. God made them equal. Meaning, I'm not saying, oh, we're not talking about that. We're talking about sharing equal different ideas, but coming together and being equal. So sharing those different ideas but coming together. Kind of like when you're having a baby. You don't just have a baby with just anybody. You take your time. And you know when it's the one. Remember, the eyes are the windows to the soul. And you got to watch out for the demons out there. There's plenty of those. That's why a lot of people just... I don't understand this generation that just uses their body and abuses their body. Sleeping with multiple people. I don't care if you're a man, I don't care if you're a woman. It's for both parties. But energy is everything. That's why it's important to choose a partner wisely. Because remember, it's going to end up breaking you or making you. Do you want to grow or do you want someone to hinder? I want someone to grow. I want to share ideas. All right, let's see what else we have for just energy here. That was fast. Cards want to talk tonight. And we're 32 minutes in. Annals. Your life is not random events. Look at your major events. I just saw someone lifting weights. You could probably go to the gym. That was very weird. Not weird, but just why? I just saw weights. Okay, it says your life is not random events. Look at your major events. There are chapters heading in your soul script pointing to core lessons. We were talking about that. Yeah. Everybody's journey is a lesson. It's growing, evolving, or staying stuck in the same place with the same people, the same circumstance, not growing, not evolving spiritually. Because remember, you need to grow spiritually. I'm talking to my spiritual people. So you can grow materially. That's when the actual true manifestation of abundance. How are you treating yourself? How are you respecting your body? How are you respecting your soul, your temple? Remember, your body is your temple. So if you're abusing your temple, what do you expect? People are going to abuse you because you're not respecting your own self, your temple. That's why it says clean spirit. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't pop pills. I take Tylenol once in a while, especially lately because the weather's been ridiculous. And the stress level has been like, what the... And it's not even my own home. It's work. It was my personal life for a while, and then that stopped like back in, what was that? Ending of December, beginning of January. And life has been stable, meaning emotionally. Wow, as I said that, look at this. Harmony. It says, your life is not random events. Look at your major events. They are chapter headings. Wait, I just read that. Wait. Why does this... It's saying the same thing in different cards. I just realized that. It's like repeating. This person's repeating and repeating and repeating the same cycle. Trying to get a different result, and it's not working. Look, I'm not lying, I'm not shitting you. 2 different cards we have. And the same words. You could zoom it in. Same words. Your life is not random events. Look at your major events. They are chapter headings in your soul's script, pointed to core lessons. Literally. 36-33. You could be seeing a lot of 3s. I've been seeing a lot of 3s. I don't know, this energy was really interesting tonight. Which I've been feeling anyways, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, let's see. We're going to get an angel number card for this person. Because this person is like in a dark place. And remember, we all have light and dark. Look at Doctor Strange. That's all I'm going to tell you. The yin and the yang need each other. Alright, God, Source, Universe, what's the message for this person? For this energy here? Whoa. We have 3 cards. Again, 3. We have a lot of 3s tonight. And look at this. You seen it. I didn't touch it. So we have 444. We have 1313. Look. 1313 is 44 again. And death, endings. And we have a 1010. Wow. Look. 3811. 38 minutes and 11 seconds. Okay, so we have 444. Protection. So this person is protected, even though like this person's going through some things. But this person needs to be rerouted. That part. That part. Spiritually. This is like a spiritual. There's 7 cards. When we added 7, and then we added a 3, it adds to 10. That's crazy. We have 10 cards. 3883. Now, why did I say that? It's weird. Okay, so protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow the doors of opportunities to welcome you with open arms. Affirmations. I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunities. Exactly. What came? Oh, clarity came out. 1313. 1313. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning and is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is randomly available, right? Already available. You will have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the sky is clearing. So, like I said, this person had to go through this. This person's gonna... I'm not gonna say too much. So, affirmations. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. I heard this person's been on a long, long journey. So 10-10, growth. Wow. Is this person really growing? We have 10 cards and we end literally with a 10-10. Like, look, I'm not shitting you. It's right there. We have the king. So you could be a leader of some sort. So 10-10 growth. Spirit. Look. I'm just a messenger. I'm just messaging. So it says spiritual awareness is opening you to all that are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure, your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Affirmations. The more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcome I am seeking. Solitude. That's how you do it. Solitude. No distractions. Self-care, self-love, respecting yourself, respecting your energy. Having gratitude, seeing the vision for the future. Remember to be abundant within yourself. It's not about the material things. It's about your spirituality. How are you taking care of your temple, your spirit? Are you abusing your spirit? This is for men and women. It's not just for women, it's for men too. You guys need to have more self-respect, more love for yourself, so people can love you and respect you. As I said, that is 42-22. Because if you don't respect yourself, who's going to respect you? Remember, your temple is everything. How are you respecting your temple? How are you respecting yourself? Are you learning the lessons on your journey? Are you growing? Stop sitting in regret. It already happened. You can't change what's already been done. You can only work through it and say, okay, how can I learn from this lesson? Or from all these lessons? Let's get one more card and we're out of here. I want a lot of things. This video is probably going to take forever to upload. I'm so tired. I gotta get ready for bed. Work never ends, my friends. Not when you're working for God. That never happens. Sorry. It's contract, It's contract. It's okay. It's alright. God is good. God is good. Okay. We have one card left. Let's see. What's the message for this energy? Please. What does this person need to know? She have one card. As I seen the clock, it was 4/4/20. 4/4/2. Interesting. That was my husband's favorite number. Because he had an Oldsmobile, and it was a 4/4/2 Oldsmobile. It was an old car. It was like a really big boat. To be honest, it was really comfortable. It was pretty fast. He used to race with it, but whatever. So it says 20. Wow, look, 22, divine animal. No, look, you see the number 22. I gotta put it closer. 22. Look at that. Divine animal. Let's read. And that's pretty interesting because we have the Lion's Gate coming up. We have a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. The lunar is the lunar gods, it's the female. And the solar is the male, it's the masculine. And that's pretty interesting because we have the Leo. We have the Leo full moon coming up as well. Also, we have the Lion's Gate. Something big is happening in the masculine collective. I heard they've been asleep and now they're waking up. The masculines are waking up. So this group of energy of masculines, this particular masculine is waking up. Like this person has been awakened, but this person's been in a box. You know, they only think one way in them. One way, that's it. They don't think in a bigger, wider perspective. So the universe is giving this person a bigger perspective. Not their perspective. I was going to say something. Because I heard it very loud and clear. Woman can't drive. That's what I heard clear. Woman can't drive. Oh my gosh. Lord help me. And even in my readings, you gotta come in. Come on now. It's funny. That's funny. So it says divine animals. Soul companions on your journey. Spend time with your pet or in the company of any animal to realize the same light that flows through you, feeling through all living creatures. We all create different containers for our soul experiences. Depending on your individual desires and dreams, human experiences greater contrast than animals. That's true. That is why our influence and creations are wider reaching. However, this also makes it easier for us to split and stray from our hearts. That's true. Animals reflect the divine love that we are. Yeah, would you mistreat your animal? No. It's how you treat your animals, how you treat people. Dude, I see people treat animals better than they treat humans. And that is a fact. When you are around animals, it is easier to move into alignment, where we can be inspired to grander creations. People often believe they receive unconditional love from an animal, as an animal is more likely to be aligned with its soul intent and doesn't need you to be different to who you are for it to feel loved. That is true. You will feel free to be who you are when you eliminate this behavior for yourself. This becomes more relaxed, loving, and your relationship will catapult to a whole new level of joy. Wow. 48:55, this is that. So we're going to read in the back. Inspire reflections and actions. So if you guys would like to do these exercises, go ahead. If not, but I am intuitively guided too. We also have journal work. So it says inspire reflections and actions. Practice this shape-shifting meditation and write about your experiences. How does this animal view life? Remember, we all have animal totems. Mine is a wolf, specifically. I love wolves. Decide that your pet is a companion instead of something you own. Sit and think about that. Practice being calm and assertive around your animal and observe what happens. Remember we were talking about energy? And we were talking about the fruit. Was I lying? Look, it's literally in this card. Like, I gave you every analogy. Journal work. Draw or write about your animal you would like to be and why. So this is your homework tonight. Okay? Draw or write about what animal you would like to be and why. I'm going to tell you what I would like to be. I'm going to tell you. I want to be a wolf. You know why I want to be a wolf? Because I could roam free. And also I could be the leader of the pack. That part. So yeah. Well, my friends, that was your message this evening. Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, it just brought me like, have you ever heard that saying, which wolf will you feed the most? Because remember, you can't serve both gods. I don't care who you are. You're either good or you're bad. Pretty much a piece of shit. And I said what I said. So, God bless you. You guys have a great evening. I'm exhausted. Hopefully the message resonated with you. If it didn't, don't make it fit. It's alright. Give it to someone else. Okay? But God bless you. You guys have a great evening. And I will catch you soon. I wish I could go live. I know, I'm going to complain about it. Because I can. Because I'm so irritated. It's like, I don't know. I got shadow banned for 8 years. I finally get to a point now I get, like, I can't do, like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just not going to fight with it. I'm just going to roll with the punches. As I always do. But God bless you. You guys have a great evening, and I will catch you soon. Bye.